very much indeed. Thank you for coming. Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you again. Yeah. I don't want to block your view.
Okay, thanks. So right now this is the heavy mob turning up at KM8. So this is purely to deliver some Harris fencing, and as you know, those of you who watched the live stream this morning, the vehicles went in an entrance via an entrance that is not permitted on the traffic management plan, against the advice and guidance of the police. And this thug on the NLSS payroll assaulted two protectors who were on the footpath at the other side of the well site, and that's why these guys are being blockaded here. So this is a mix of protectors, locals, and a gaggle of PLOs. And this is a structure that's been deposited on private land here, as we understand, without planning permission, so that's already being pursued. Obviously there's a briefing going on here. Come. Big. Well, this is North Yorkshire Police, and instead of tasers they have a water bottle. So there's them filming us, filming me, filming them, and this is the...
Good afternoon. Is there a leader of the group, or is there someone who you would like me to speak to on our bank request? Are you happy for me to speak to all of you together? I need to talk to you about, if you just come out of the road.
Oh, okay. Go.
They say kill, kill.
At this moment in time, everyone, this vehicle here needs to move onto this land in order to conduct some work. They need to be delivering some items for work to be conducted.
What work is that?
As such, it's work to do with the site. I'm not going to go into that at the moment. I am satisfied that this vehicle has a lawful reason to attend this site.
No, it has legal, not lawful. Let's understand the differential.
Of lawful, officer.
At this moment in time, I'm trying to speak to you politely, okay? I would appreciate if you didn't interrupt me, just so that I could be heard.
Well, we'd appreciate it if you use the correct language.
Okay,
it's
I
not lawful.
that.
It might be legal, but it's not lawful.
Okay. I am satisfied that they have a legal right to go onto this site. As such, I am going to be asking you to move from this gateway. Are you willing to move from the gateway?
I've got one question, please, officer. There's been an assault this morning, this afternoon, and dangerous driving. What will happen about that?
At this moment in time, I'm satisfied that you have been provided with advice on the right way to report that assault. I am not dealing with that matter. I understand that you have been spoken to about that. I am solely here to deal with the movement of that vehicle onto this land.
So you're effectively
I'm not
here in a corporate enforcement role.
And at this moment in time, are you willing to leave the gateway?
Are you acting in a corporate enforcement role, or are you acting as a peace officer under oath?
Right. At this moment in time, I am asking you to leave the gateway so that this vehicle can go about its legal business.
Well, before we
Because
answer
I
your
believe at this
question, how about
moment in
answering
time-
our question?
I'm not interrupting you, sir, if you could not interrupt me, please. At this moment in time, I believe that there is a contravention of Section 241 of the Trade Unions Act, and as such, I am asking you to leave the land.
Yeah. South Yorkshire Police have already acknowledged that that has no standing in court, no standing in law. It's purely an intimidatory tool.
Right. At this moment in time, I would ask you to think about the implications of your actions. It may be that if you do not move from here, that you may be liable to arrest. That could have an effect on your personal life. You need to think about what your families would think about that and other matters that might actually impact on your life.
Now,
Given what I've said, are you willing to leave the gateway?
may I now make a statement? If you also consider the implications of what this will have on you, your family and your community, then maybe you wouldn't be here, or maybe you would actually consider that what you're doing is actually not lawful, because we are here to protect your water, to protect the ecology of your county, to protect the future of your children and your children's children. And if you haven't done your research as to what this industry has left in its wake everywhere else in the world, then sadly, sir, you are acting as a corporate enforcement officer, and I implore you to educate yourself accordingly.
Thank you. I have given you the opportunity to speak. At this moment in time, is there anything that I can reasonably say or do to make you move from this gateway?
Arrest the bloke with the drill.
Right. At this moment in time, if you fail to move, force may be used upon you. PSU, forward.
So this is a paramilitary force in North Yorkshire. Had your hands off me? Get your hands off me? This is common assault. Common assault by corporate enforcement. Oh! Common assault by corporate enforcement. Get your hands off me right now.
I didn't have my hands on me. I mean, you really need to go and look this up. What you're doing, what you're getting involved in.
It's not
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you as well! Shame on you! Yes, you facilitated shit! Poisoning! Hope you're proud of yourself!
Do your own research. Do you have children, ma'am? Do you have children? Do you realise what this does to children? Are you really that ignorant?
walk of shame.
Facilitating watch your back, sir, because I don't want you to get hurt by a vehicle.
I'm sure you don't. Sorry, what is your name, Inspector? Inspector, what is your name?
My collar number is 1981.
No, but you are obliged to give me your name.
My name is John, sir.
John, and your surname? Inspector John. This is North Yorkshire's finest. Corporate enforcement officers.
I was only doing my job. You're going to go down in history. Which side of history do you want to be on?
Okay, well that's the first pass. I think we can see exactly what it is that we're going to be subjected to. So thanks North Yorkshire for providing us with the education.